We live in a political landscape that is very polarized. Therefore, inflaming tensions between liberals and conservatives is not a difficult thing to do. We are going to capitalize on this fact today by playing a little game I like to call the Salt Contest. Now, time to go over the rules. The 2 doses it will be possible to receive is 1 full and 1/2 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of salt is approximately 17 grams, and therefore half is 8.5. What a brain on this kid. Now, I'll be posing as a pollster, who we're also going to make female because I literally spent 2 fucking hours with no responses when I didn't indicate I was. Called a little tip for your political scientists out there. And I guess it would be a good idea to make my politics known now to avoid any accusations of bias. I actually don't support either of the 2 mainstream political parties, which makes me a good person to do this. If anything, I'm a Cornell West guy. I would vote for the Green Party. After many people ignoring me or saying they're not from the USA, we find Brad here. He is a Trump supporter, probably not surprisingly. His name is Brad. Now, for each person to test their level of salt, we're gonna say, I see you want to destroy the country. We're gonna see if that sets them off. He's been typing furiously for a while now. I see you're a stupid socialist. Okay, so this is gonna earn him half a tablespoon of salt. He did make somewhat of an argument by calling me a socialist, but he also did personally insult me, so I think that's fair. Okay, next up we have male 18. He is, drumroll please, another Trump supporter. Time to see how he reacts to the same question. Better than Biden. You know what? I would consider this a legitimate argument. He's also keeping his cool. I'm not going to give any salt for this one. Well, it seems as though we've stumbled upon an intellectual giant here. And what do you know, another Trump supporter. Gotta tell you, I'm not expecting too rational a thinker out of this one, but maybe he'll surprise me. Well, I stand corrected. Now, obviously we're going to add a full tablespoon of salt here. I don't think much debate is required. This next guy marks our 4th straight Trump supporter. I assure you I'm not rigging this. It's not the quote-unquote stolen election. Now, our man's here, after typing for about 30 whole seconds, says, JK, I'm not from the USA, lol. What is happening is a result of the F by my name. He thinks I am not a Trump supporter, and he wants to impress me. Now, this is not going to earn him any salt, but will, in fact, earn him 1 cuck point. We have a guy looking for a normal chat, and it's finally a Biden supporter. It's time to see how a Democrat responds to the same thing. Haha, don't worry. Okay, good, but no, he's still typing. Don't blow it now. I'm not from the USA, but I prefer Biden. I mean, I wish he'll win the elections. Okay, well, that's clearly no salt. Or I want to avoid that ad, not really interested in advertising anti-heroes. Finally, it seems the dam has broken on being able to find some liberals here. He's opening up the floor to us, so I think that justifies a little more prodding. Okay. Uh-oh, looks like we have finally received a heaping dose of liberal salt. Yikes, and it just keeps coming. This is not gonna fare well for you in the contest, my friend. We have no choice but to add a full tablespoon here. He didn't make any real arguments, and he just essentially rage quit. Okay, so what we're gonna do is cap this thing at 5 supporters per side to prevent me from being here all day. Again, we're gonna open the floor just to do a little more prodding. I don't need to explain myself to an inbred. Find Trump most amusing in terms of humor. You know what? To be fair, I do as well. Don't think that's a great reason to vote for someone, but that's not what this is about. He doesn't get any salt for this. Now we're coming down to the final stretch of this contest. These last 3 Biden supporters will determine the outcome. You need to avoid receiving a full dose of salt, and a half a dose would tie it. It all comes down to Gary, 49 USA. The suspense is at a fever pitch right now, folks. We're giving him the same prompt we've given everyone else so far. How will Gary react? We are waiting on pins and needles. Burn in hell, oh no, Gary. We're gonna hand this to the Trumpers. Okay, make an argument. You'll only get half a dose. We can still save this. Donald cocksucker Trump! Well, the results are in, and seemingly it's the 2016 election all over again. This is quite the upset, I have to say. Just because I'm impartial, don't think I support you fascist fucks in any way. I am open to a rematch if anybody does want to see that. Just want to add, as much as I kind of hate myself for saying this, maybe you could like and subscribe. If you're still here, I did spend quite a few hours on this. I do want to note, no other candidates besides Trump and Biden got any support here. No RFK Jr. or DeSantis. Not to say it really matters who wins at the end of the day, because we're all going to be doomed regardless. On that bright note, Chatroom Surfer logging out.
Slowly truth breaks out, just like water can't be held. Once the word gets all around, double down into the ground. Some things simply don't add up. What they say is not what's up. China spies, we follow suit, flinching from a soldier's boot.